What's up, guys? Welcome to Libertalia Game Supply. We're opening a package today that I just received in the mail. It is a collection that I purchased and got here a couple days earlier than anticipated. We'll go ahead and slice this thing open real quick. The box is in horrible shape, which, considering how much I paid for this, it was pretty disappointing to see. But luckily, the seller packaged it all pretty well. We got some bubble wrap on the binder in there that I can see. So nothing should be too messed up. Hopefully at all messed up would be ideal. But we'll go ahead and crack this open, get the binder out. We'll start getting this bubble wrap off of here so we can show you the good stuff. So I went back and forth with the seller. He sold it on eBay. Went back and forth for about a week until we came to a number that we were both happy with. He got it shipped out like the next day. Like, we made a deal that night, shipped it out the next day. Got to me a couple days earlier than it was estimated to. So I'm really excited to be able to show you guys this. It's one of the biggest purchases I have made to kind of help grow my potential business of being a card dealer. So we'll go ahead and get a look at this first page here. So right away we got some Earthbound Immortal Ultimate Rares. We got some big cores right up at the top. So we'll take a look at this. The Whale Boy. These names are impossible to say. So this thing's in like almost perfect condition. It's a really cool card. Now we got some big cores. Got a Dark Magician in the bottom corner there. Just some nice Ultimate Rares to get us started. So these aren't like super valuable. Some of them are. But a lot of them are just kind of like, I might hold them for a little while just to see if the rarity makes them go up in price. We've got this Horus Black Flame Dragon level 4, pretty much mint condition Ultimate Rare. It is unlimited, but still excellent condition, beautiful looking card. Kind of an iconic card if you were around when that card came out. Such a cool card. So we got this Rapid Fire Magician. When that Endymion structure deck came out, I love this card. I think it was just the artwork on it, but obviously it was just a common in that set. This is the first time I've actually seen the Ultimate Rare in person, so this is a really cool moment for me just to kind of see one of these. I might end up keeping that one just because it's only like $2. I wouldn't feel bad about taking that out of my bottom line there. We'll move on here to this next page. So we got some interesting stuff on this page also. So some of the disappointing stuff is the condition of a few of these older cards, but we've got this, the Creator, from, I believe it's from Ancient Sanctuary, if I'm remembering correctly. No, it's not. What set was that from? I cannot remember, but first edition, it's in light play condition, a little bit of edge wear, but really nice looking card. We've got our Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus in horrible condition. This thing is all chewed up. Looks like it's been played on a sidewalk or two in its time. A little bit sad to see. Crystal Beasts are a beautiful looking archetype at max rarity, but we got that Crystal Beast, Crystal Pegasus still, or Sapphire Pegasus still. We got a Plague Spreader here. Probably moderate play just because that top left corner is a little chewed up, but still not terrible. Still looks like it's in decent shape. Definitely playable. Another cool older Ultimate Rare card that still sees some play. We'll go ahead and take a look at this next page here. So a couple interesting things on this page. You got the Thor, Odin, and Loki. We got this here. I was pretty excited to see this thing in the binder. This is an Elemental Hero Thunder Giant first edition Ultimate Rare, and it's in pretty good shape. Like, it's probably light play, but considering how popular this deck or this archetype is, this thing could have seen so much play, and it has maintained its condition pretty well. I was a huge fan of GX when it was on TV, and so Elemental Heroes hold a place in my heart. It's really cool to see something like that. We've got this messed up Ancient Fairy Dragon. It looks like somebody tried to do the nail polish thing where you take all the ink off the Ultimate Rare, and it gives it kind of a Ghost Rare appearance, but it was not done well, and now it's just a damaged card that I probably can't do anything with. But moving right along here, we've got a Volzar Lagia here, first edition, light play, maybe moderate play. It's got some edge wear around the sides, but just a few more kind of random Ultimate Rares. We got this Spyro Spear Strike, which is perfect timing. We got that new Gaia support coming out in Rise of the Duelist, I believe it is, in August, I want to say. So good timing there. We got some Ultimate Rare traps. We got that Metal Reflect Slime up the top. A few other just kind of random trap cards. We've got two Ultimate Rare Unlimited Phoenix Wing Wind Blasts here. So pretty cool card. I used to play these when that Burning Abyss trap Burning Abyss deck, if that makes sense. It was like no spells or like very few spells and all traps. I used to play these, and I remember wanting ultimate rares that I just could not afford at the time because I didn't really have a job or anything like that. So having them now is kind of cool. Probably get rid of them. They're light play, but still nice looking cards. We've got this Tri-Horn Dragon. It's actually a first edition Tri-Horned Dragon from Legend of Blue Eyes. Probably moderate play. Pretty substantial edge wear on this thing, but no creasing or anything, so that's always good to see in a card that's as old as this is. And then we've got the LOB Unlimited set of Exodia. There's a few extra pieces in there. Here we go. We have got this Obelisk the Tormentor, the GBI Obelisk the Tormentor promo. It's got the little, is it Japanese in the bottom left corner where it says you can't use this in a duel. In excellent condition. So very rare card, very exciting card to hold in my hand and to have in my collection for however long I have it before I end up selling it. This thing is gorgeous. It's in such good shape. It's amazing to see one in such good shape, and I was really pumped to see that this thing was actually in this collection. Otherwise, we've got some tournament pack and champion pack stuff. So we got the super rare morphing jar, and then we got the super rare mechanical chaser. Both pretty cool cards. I was hoping that these were the ultra rares. I couldn't really tell from the picture, but they're very nice looking cards either way. We've got a minty set of Alpha Beta Gamma, and then there's Valkyrion on the upper left. And this is something I was probably the most excited about getting, is the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon video game promos and the Prismatic Secret Rare. Both are in really nice shape. One of them is probably mint, I would say, and the other one is like just barely got a little bit of corner ding on it. So I'm hoping to be able to keep one of these for sure. This is an awesome card. I remember having one of these and messing it all up when I was younger, so to have one now and be able to appreciate it's awesome. So we've got some Harpy support, some more video game promos, just cool stuff. Like I remember all this stuff from being a kid growing up and getting them in the video game, so it's cool to see them all again. We got all the starter deck Kaiba Blue Eyes is if that's the plural for a little LOB Blue Eyes action. Here we got a Toon Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. This is a Magic Ruler first edition. It's not in the greatest shape. It's got some edge wear on it. It's got a little bit of creasing on it, but it's still the Magic Ruler before they had to change it to Spell Ruler first edition. It's a really cool piece of history. Big card from the show, like just an awesome collectible piece. Some Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, Burst Stream of Destruction, a whole Blue Eyes page, and then we got our Red Eyes page. Some Starter Deck Joey first editions, couple LOB Unlimiteds, and then we've got this Beaskull Dragon first edition from Metal Raiders. So it's not in the greatest shape. I would call that moderate play to heavy play. It's got those dings in the front. It sucks to see, but it's not in the worst shape ever. And it's still cool to see a Metal Raiders first edition copy. So we got our Dark Magician page now. So this is a first edition, an Australian first edition LOB Dark Magician. This thing is sick. So it's in pretty good shape. Maybe near mint, maybe light play. It's in incredible shape. To have a first edition LOB Dark Magician is pretty crazy. So just a really, really nice thing to have in my collection until I end up getting rid of it. But to finish up the rest of this little Yugi setup here, we got 2 Summon Skulls from Metal Raiders, 2 Magician's Force Dark Paladins, a little Japanese old box frame work Dark Magician Girl, and then we move on to our Serpent Knight Dragons and Gaia the Dragon Champion, some cool vanilla cards. Here we got a Thousand Eyes Restrict first edition from Pharaoh Servant. Really nice card. It's got a little bit of hype right now, especially with Instant Fusion, being able to bring it out and just steal something, just slurp something up right away. We got some Thousand Dragons, some Time Wizards. Time Wizards got that new support, as does Jinzo. Here we got that Dark Arm Dragon mismatched playset. So we got a Tin Super Rare, the Legendary Collection Kaiba Secret, and then the Phantom Darkness, I believe, Dark Arm Dragon, the original, but it's an unlim. And then we've got a Jinzo Pharaoh Servant Unlimited Secret Rare in pretty nice shape. So that's a really cool card, especially with that new support coming out. And then we've got a really, really cool card to add to the collection. Black Luster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. This is a first edition Invasion of Chaos. It's played Like, I definitely wouldn't feel bad about throwing this in a deck and playing it. It's got some pretty decent play on it already, but just such a cool card, such an iconic card, and to finally have one in first edition in my hands was a really cool moment for me. We got a couple LOB Raigekis, a little bit of band stuff, so kind of winding down a little bit towards the end here. We got the Forceful Century, Mirage of Nightmare, Monster Reborn, some of the stuff you can't play anymore, Fiber Jar. Here we got an Archfiend of Gilfer. So this is a Retro Pack Secret Rare Archfiend of Gilfer. So Retro Pack obviously is a really old, pretty expensive set now, and this thing is in fantastic shape, near mint to mint, like beautiful shape. We've got the Ancient Gear Golem, making Crowler proud. I thought it was an ultimate rare for a moment, but it isn't. But ultra rare, still pretty cool card. We've got a couple of random foils here. We got Total Defense Shogun, super rare. Ancient Lamp that I don't think Retro Pack one is secret rare, so this is an ultra rare. I don't remember what set that's from, but still a nice little card from the show. We got a couple random things on this page, some spellbook stuff, some Evil Hero stuff, and then we've got a few Lost Art promos here. So we got Hades, we got Super Rejuvenation, and we got a Call the Haunted. So this Call the Haunted is pretty cool. It's got the cross tombstones rather than just the regular whatever shape tombstones are. So cool little card. Some Magician support at the top here, a couple more super rare, super rejuves, some danger stuff at the bottom. We got some speed duel stuff, a DT Morphtronic Selphon playset, Desperado Barrel Dragon, a few little bit newer stuff now. So we've got some Cyber Dragon stuff, secret rare Thunder King Ryo. That's pretty cool cards. We got that Psy blocker there. We got an IP Masquerena, so a pretty good newer card. It's just a couple months old, so it's in pretty good shape, but that should be expected with something that's so new. The little close up there, pretty good shape. Might use this for a little bit and then get rid of it. And then our last page, just a few more newer things. The Zero Boros, Borreload alternate art, a little Nightmare action, some Psyframe Lord Lambda. Just some okay stuff that's come out recently. So that'll round out the collection that we picked up here. Lots of really cool stuff. Really excited to have a lot of the stuff in my collection. I'll probably end up having to sell a lot of this off just to kind of make up for the money and hopefully flip it for a little bit of a profit and buy something a little bit bigger to show you guys next time. But I'm really excited about having this. It's a big step for me in the right direction, and I want to thank you guys for sharing in this moment with me. I really appreciate you guys being around, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.